Welcome to Growing with Druski, a place where I gather entrepreneurs, local artists, filmmakers, and influencers in one spot to pick their brains. This is Growing with Druski.
Hey, what's going down, everybody? You know who this is, man. It's your boy, Big Druski, and welcome to another edition of the Growing with Druski podcast. We are in the building. Shout out to Jaja Birch, man. The Ayo Bird Show. This, man, if y'all saw the show before this, everybody in the room was and is still lit. I think we still going. I mean, I got my double cup. So, you know, we rocking and rolling today. Special day. Got a couple of guests in the building. We got a Veli Customz. We're going to have the gentlemen introduce themselves. To my left, how we doing, dog?
I'm doing great, my brother. Like I said, Veli Customz. How you guys doing? My name is Davion French. I run Veli Customz and also Finesse Division. And I got my bro right here to the left.
Hey, how you guys doing? My name is Dajon of Veli Customz and Finesse Division out in North Las Vegas.
Bro, your voice is deeper than I thought it was. Like, on mic? You got a radio voice, bro.
Nah.
Yeah. Keep that going. So how we doing tonight, gentlemen?
Man, I'm doing great. How about you?
Great? Bruh. Following the energy that was just in the building, I'm feeling live today.
Definitely having a good time.
And then, you know, had a great day today. Earlier in the day, saw a nice basketball game. Cheered on my dog's daughter. You know what I'm saying? Oh, bro. And she's got some hustle in her, too. She got some hustle. She was running and gunning. She was doing her thing. Took a couple of hard fouls.
Oh, yeah. Gotta use all of them.
And she didn't flinch, like, at all. She took the tumble. I was proud of that.
I'm happy to be here. It's a pretty dope experience.
You can pull that forward.
Pull this forward.
Yeah.
By the base? Oh, there we go. There we go.
Everybody, we feeling good today. Don't worry about all that. What you see is what you get today.
This is real cool setup y'all got in here.
We all authentic today, man.
Raw and authentic.
Live and in the building. Everybody's lit. We in here. And I think we're gonna have our co-host, Ms. Momo, call in here. In a hot minute, you'll be hearing her tap in. Just letting her know to get on the radio. So, gentlemen, let's talk about your start, how we came together, and how everything got going. That's how we gonna get it going today. So, what was the introduction to you two gentlemen? How'd y'all get together?
I'm gonna go ahead and take over that. Me and bro been kicking it since the 4th grade. All the way back since the 4th grade. We established a relationship and just never switched up from there. Like I said, we've been kicking it since the 4th grade. We never broke code from 4th grade.
From 4th grade.
4th grade, it stuck right there.
That's rare.
Yes, sir.
Super rare to have a homie that long.
And it's literally yin and yang. Everything I don't like to do,
He
loves
does.
to do. Everything he loves to do.
So
Not
who's
interested.
jumping out of the perfectly good airplane?
Oh, shit, I don't
We're
think
probably both
Nah,
going to
pass.
be sitting in the
Hell no.
back waiting until we're forced to jump.
I dig it.
For sure.
I dig
Yeah.
it. Both of y'all.
Yeah, some stuff it's eye to
Some
eye.
stuff is mutual.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's
Yeah,
why
we ain't
here.
jumping on no
That's why
planes.
we here.
That's why y'all
We ain't
right
jumping,
where it need to
we
be.
ain't jumping on no planes.
Like in Fast and the Furious when they was trying to get Tyrese out. Yeah, that type.
When they was trying to get Tyrese out.
Yeah, bro. What did the test it
Hell
out?
Yeah.
no. Tied him to the
Like
shit. Yes, sir.
Just made his shit just jump out of the plane for no reason.
Right. They had to force him out.
Me?
They had to force him all the way on out there.
But yeah, we've been rocking for a long time.
4th grade.
4th grade, yeah, buddy stole my lunches for like the entire 5th grade year. I went to school. I transferred to day school, and me and him was in the same class. My name is Dajon McMillan, like we had said earlier, and his name is Davion French. That gets fucked up.
Right, Dajon and
language.
Davion.
Yeah, and so
a normal person can't hear the Vion and the Ajon.
Right.
It's just
no offense, I still love you.
D.
But they just, they don't ever.
Somebody confused one for the other.
Yeah, and that's how it happened. I was
telling jokes, cussing, all that shit. Class clown, but would always cuss. And then we go to, again, we're in Southern California. We're a bunch of, Caucasian kids where they, they don't understand the code. So
right.
They laughing at the jokes and shit with us, but then tell them, bro.
Teachers
gonna tell.
Davion McMillan, which, again, I'm Dajon McMillan. He's Davion French. They fucking that all up. So they pulled me into the office, and my parents are kind of lenient. His parents wasn't lenient at all, still aren't lenient at all. They don't play that shit. Excuse my language, Miss Paula. But yeah, they wasn't going for none of that. So they brought me into the office, and I overheard them say, Davion McMillan, and I'm like, my name's Dajon. My name isn't Davion. I know. And it's like, when they said the whole situation, it's like, that wasn't me who said that joke. I know exactly what it is, but it's like,
am I gonna tell?
If I tell them, bro, we're not hanging out.
Right.
Ever after school, which even though, like,
y'all might even fight after that.
There was a couple, we fought after that anyways. What are you talking about? Over in Monopoly, socked me in the chest. What are you saying? I threw the money all in the way in the living room and shit, and the Monopoly money's everywhere. And he said, you better help me pick, or no, his older brother came out and he said, you better pick all that shit up. And he said, well, it wasn't even me. I wasn't even the one who threw it. He said, that's your guess. You better pick all that shit up, or I'm going to beat your ass.
Oh, shit.
So he's over there picking up all the money, and I'm over there just
laughing, giggling, and
he's like, bro, if you say one more word, if you say anything. I didn't even say anything. I took a deep breath. He hopped up so quick and socked me dead in my chest.
Air all the way out.
Gone, out of there. What are you talking about? We're, again, in 5th grade, and look at us, nigga. He's still the bigger person right now. So imagine when we was kids. He was the bigger person then. Socked the shit out of me. And we're in your house. What are we about to what's really going on?
What's really going to go down?
His brother's like, you want me to hold him? I'll hold him and you can go ahead and get your lick back. I said, no, because if I do, I'm going to get that bad and I'm going to beat him. He said, you ain't going to do nothing, nigga.
This is real, raw and uncut. You know what I'm saying? We ain't playing.
Now, how old were y'all at this point?
That's 5th grade. We're like 10, 11. My daughter's age. Old. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Playing Monopoly. And we still play right now to the point to where our ladies and shit, when we play Monopoly on...
They just leave.
They don't even want to play with us from the beginning. It doesn't go on. They're not playing with us. That's not going on.
How long is
you guys
typical...
are too serious when it comes to board games and really anything.
Yeah, because people take too long to roll and shit like that. And it's like, no. Hurry up, man.
How long is a typical Monopoly game between you two?
At least... Nah,
2-ish.
I'm going to say at least
2 to 3-ish.
Because the way bro plays, if he buys what you need, you're not getting it. So you lost.
Oh, he stall out.
You feel what I'm saying?
He captain stall out.
That's when you got I'll give it to you, but I need 3 free passes if I land. You lost. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you got to get your Monopoly before bro steals one of your Monopoly.
You just buy up that property.
That could take, you know what I'm saying? And we're not holding out. So that could take
3.
I don't even want to say.
Right.
Because there's been nights where it's like, it's 4 a.m. right now.
Like, bro,
and
we
we're
started
still
this
serious.
early.
And it's only me and bro. But we know we're not cracking. It's like, I'm going to pay you that $900 until I'm
Y'all
broke.
literally go that long
What?
on a Monopoly.
Tell them, bro.
We're that ass serious.
Don't stop.
Oh, I'm going to have to sit in on y'all.
Don't stop.
We're going to have to put the
Like, I'm
time-lapse camera on.
I'm not cracking. I'm not cracking. And basically, it's just whoever gets that Monopoly first between us is going to win.
Right.
Because we're not giving him that piece or...
Whoever has the highest stall out.
That entire situation is like, you only going to be able to collect the minimum amount of money that you get on that board. You're never going to get the Monopoly money. You're not going to see no houses on it. Unless you want to make a deal with me where... See, I'm not even going to give you a free game like that, but I might even...
Don't drop all the game on him. Don't drop all the game.
I was going to give y'all some
Don't drop the ism on him.
Don't do
so
it.
boom. So then no.
Keep it gangster.
Right. Don't drop
all
the
the way
ism.
to your turn.
I can't even help y'all. But
But don't play against.
If we play and you get something that I
Dajon
want,
French.
and you
stupid.
See, that's how it happened right there.
McMiller.
You trying to be funny.
Is the homie Big Mo in?
I'm here.
Big Momo. Hey, our co-host is in the building.
Hey.
Shout out to Miss Morgan. So the reason why you're not going to see her tonight, unfortunately, with the world and the way it works, and those funky 4 letters that keep popping up all over the news.
Yeah.
That part.
Yeah. So CO.
No, we got it.
No,
we got
3,
it.
4, 5
Hope
letters.
everything's okay.
Five letters.
Getting
5 letters.
better.
Yeah, you were checking me on that. You were checking me on the spelling on that. He was like 4. Wait.
And I knew exactly what you was talking about.
see,
We didn't even need to
You
break
knew
it
what I was
down.
saying.
And if you was at 19 and shit in there, then it's like, what are we saying? I don't know. That's a compound word.
It's a 2-parter.
It's a 2-parter. So from the 4th grade, we get in. So Ms. Morgan, if you just now we're gonna catch up, Ms. Morgan. These 2 gentlemen met in the 4th grade and haven't broke code since.
And we're 30, so just to put into
Oh, that's
perspective.
beautiful. That's dope. Okay. That's a commitment for sure.
Oh yeah, guaranteed. 110%.
I love that because it's so rare to see that nowadays. Like
Definitely.
I've got one homeboy of mine that I've known pretty much my whole life.
Mm-hmm.
And out of all the people, you would think, from elementary school, junior high, high school, that's the one person consistently through my whole life.
Oh yeah.
And that's my dog. We talk every day. On the internet, text, something. But we're in communication.
Yeah, we got about
Right. It's
4 of
always
those.
good when friends can turn in.
4 or 5 solid.
Hold on to
Sorry.
them.
Just so it's good when friends can turn into family.
Oh yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Me and him literally have like 4 or 5 homies that are like how you talking about, like how we are, like just since been knowing each other. Mom's been friends, you know what I'm saying? Just been knowing each other for years and just keeping it solid, keeping it solid.
And you met one of them, Jake. You met one of them
at the shop.
At
At the shop, yes, sir.
Another
And yeah, I was
childhood
actually just
friend.
going to say the same thing, not to cut you off, but yeah, we've had every time we talk to people, everybody's like, oh, yeah, that's crazy. I don't really know, or I'm in touch with anybody that I know from that long ago. And it's like they were doing the 10-year friend challenge, and it's like if y'all really wanted me to show my ass, like on the 10-year challenge, I got like 8 to 9 homies that are we close right now. We can go on vacation. We're gonna go kick it. We can talk shit, all that, and it's like 15 plus.
For real.
That's beautiful.
I was
Small
being
city.
cool by saying 5, but literally if I got on my phone right now and just started calling everybody in my recent list, all my homies would answer. And it'd be like, what up, bro? You know what I'm saying? Knowing
Right.
exactly what's going on. Like
that's a beautiful
my homie
feeling.
Wesley's on here right now. Like he's definitely one of my solid homies since
Day 1.
10, 11. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about solid.
We all in a group chat. We in a group chat.
At
We all in a
any
group
given
chat on
time.
From 10 years old. That's what's beautiful about
Bro, it's
that.
crazy.
That's
like
what's
he's saying, his
beautiful
daughter's
about
age.
that.
His daughter's age right now. Solid homies.
Dang.
20 years later.
That's
Flying to them, they flying to us, staying in my house, staying at them house, you know what I'm saying? Kids know them, everything
much
solid,
love.
110%.
Right. Call their parents.
Oh,
mom,
yeah.
Mom and pop.
Oh, yeah.
And we're all in different states now, so it's great. Like
Yeah.
Wesley's in Oregon, we're in Nevada. Most of them are back home in California. My boy Junior's out in Texas, and I think that kind of slims it all down. Most of everybody else is in California, but spread out.
so. Where's the meetup?
Wherever we at.
Yeah.
Whatever
It's
we're
just
talking about.
Whoever
yeah.
makes the call, it
Yeah,
says,
we
we
here,
coming.
we there.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
there.
we usually, 9 times out of 10, it's Cali. Usually it'd be like a concert or a festival or, you know, something cracking
Somebody's
off
birthday.
in Cali.
Right.
We could all meet up and it's, you know, kind of easier for us all to meet up in a place like that because it's, you know what I'm saying, 297 miles from here. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty easy.
It's
Right.
down the street. We be hitting that drive so much. It's down the street.
Right.
For sure, for sure.
Just another 6-hour drive.
No, it's 4.
4.
For where we
Y'all-
from,
y'all
it's 4
pushing.
hours
We
straight
be
to-
moving.
Y'all be pushing.
Roll like 4 of them things and get right. Come on.
out of here.
Come on.
Mo, they be doing the most on the dash, huh?
The most.
They got to. So they got shit to take care of.
I'm about to say mileage on the whip, crazy. Stop playing with us.
I was about to say, y'all just no rent a cars.
What? That will
Rental cars, or even that we can get
I was about
bars, so
to
we
say.
can drop y'all. Can we drop this one?
we
Y'all know about the Spirit Jig?
Oh, yeah. I know about the Spirit
the
Jig.
penny flights.
I know about the
They
Spirit
got the
Jig.
penny flights. If you
Yes,
go
sir.
to the
We're
putting
counter,
y'all on if y'all listening.
if you go to the counter at Spirit, they'll give you on Tuesdays or random days or some shit like that. You can get a flight for a penny and you only pay the taxes on it. So the flights to California be like $18.
Yep. Round trip, $34.
Yeah, like what? Cali?
Do it all the time.
And it's like, I'm only going for 2-3 days. I'm in the backpack. I'm in the backpack.
I'm in the backpack under the seat.
But yes, what are you talking about?
Real quick, don't need nothing.
If you want to be bougie, you can go ahead and upgrade to the big fancy seat for $29 if you got it, baller. But there's no reason to even, you know what I'm saying?
Because if you got it, you wouldn't have got a penny.
As soon as the plane,
right?
Thank you.
Let's
as
stop
soon as
playing.
With me flying Spirit,
Let's stop playing. Hey, but to keep it a buck though, Spirit then upgraded. They got leather seats with the yellow trim now. I'm not mad.
I'm not mad at Spirit.
I'm not mad at Spirit.
I've flown Spirit recently.
Bro, me too.
Yo, like,
they rolling out the planes with Wi-Fi. Don't play Spirit. They like
Spirit
that.
is on their way.
They really like that.
Who else got a yellow plane? That shit hard right there.
I'm saying,
Stop
taxi cab yellow.
Come on.
Come on now.
Come on, Spirit.
Brightest thing in the
Come
sky,
on.
baby.
I told the homie, I said, damn, I got a little leg room this time. Hold on.
Bruh.
Hold on. They bought somebody plane.
Now the only
They bought somebody plane. You feel me?
did the seat recline?
Man, nah. It didn't, and we didn't get no snacks. That's what I'm tripping on.
That's the one thing I hate about airline flights nowadays. No snacks.
I mean, I'm not. The flight is 45 minutes, so I can't really.
Can't.
That's what I was gonna say. As soon as that shit goes up, that shit is coming down. You don't even get enough time to really.
No, that's when you pop out the backpack with the bag of Doritos.
Exactly.
Right from under the seat.
That part.
Yeah.
That part.
If I know I'm going to Cali for like 2-3 days and I'm hitting a Spirit jug, right? My backpack, I've got it with me.
All the snacks.
I can pack my camera, lens, extra pair of shoes, an extra 2 days worth of clothes.
Yes, sir.
You do the military roll in the bag.
You ain't got to say nothing.
Bruh, people.
Bro, we legit with the travel.
I am going to drop some.
We take this travel shit seriously.
We're going to drop some game on y'all tonight about this.
Let's get it.
I'm telling you, because then I stay downtown down right around the corner from the Staples Center.
Oh yeah,
man, beautiful hotel, beautiful.
Yep.
And even then, you can find the deals in the fashion district.
Fashion district.
Find the deals in the fashion district.
That's a whole nother conversation.
A whole nother.
Because I'm
and that's a day's event.
You know what I'm saying?
Again, we're from California, so growing up there, the fashion district or the Santee Alley or whatever y'all want to call it, we used to go do that shit for school. That was school shopping.
What did you call it?
The Santee Alley. That's what it's really called. It's really the Santee Alley.
I'm from Vegas.
Oh,
so I only know of it as the fashion
district.
Oh, yeah. No,
that's what the sign says.
When you go down the middle, the Santee Alley in the back, what? We used to go up there and get Pro Cups for $3. Went back home, where we're from, like $7, $8. So it's like, you can go to LA and go get Pro Cups for $3. And we in high school at the time. We 14, 15. We done been cussing, so it's a little late for that.
My fault.
But excuse our language to whoever's watching. Again, it's probably your mom, Miss Paula, the one going to be upset about it. Sorry, Miss Paula.
Miss Paula, I'm so sorry about this.
Sorry, Mom.
I have an open show, and we're adults here and
grown.
We don't mean to offend anybody.
Bills.
We love you.
That part, Mom.
He loves you.
That part, Mom.
Let's get it right. Okay, so now from 4th grade, junior high, high school, what kind of adventures have y'all two gotten into to get y'all even to this point?
I'm going to have to keep it a buck and say everything we've been through. I'm not about to say right here.
Gangsta Grills?
But
y'all been through some things.
With that being said,
y'all been through a lifetime of
that's
things.
My man's.
That's your dog.
That's my man's. And like, you know what I'm saying? Got our first fight out here. Seen our first kiss out here. You know what I'm saying? All that type of stuff we did together. So it's like, don't get me wrong.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? That's my dog. Definitely. You wake up in the morning, you call me. I wake up in the morning, I done missed your call. You feel what I'm saying? Type shit. Like,
right.
It's like that. So I can't go into depth about everything we've been through to get here. But just know, like,
that's
anything that we
and when
need
you
to
mean
do,
get here, like just as friends, as adults, or just business wise?
Even to friends as adults.
Oh, yeah.
To last until you're 30 years old.
Oh yeah, you gotta,
Because I've had some people that were in my life from childhood, and then I ended up scrapping them at 25 years old and said, all right, dog, we done.
Exactly.
Like, looked them dead in his face and said, don't you ever come around me.
That's the thing about us, the real good thing about us. Like, if we really got into a fist fight tomorrow, we got the same bank account. So it's like you could cry about it.
Damn,
Or I
that's
can
like
cry
having a
about
baby
it.
mother.
You feel me? So it's like we could fight, and we probably gonna fight. We argue all the time. Everything's not eye to eye,
Right.
but
We're
you
yin
learn
and
to
yang
understand.
already.
You learn to understand. You be quiet. You listen. God gave you 2 ears for a reason. You listen.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If I'm not listening to bro, at some point I got to shut up because he got the answer. If he don't want to listen to me, at some point he got to shut up because I got the answer. And we gonna fight. We gonna argue. But that's the good thing about us. Like you said, you did that at 25. Me and bro been arguing and fighting our whole life. And that ain't never changed.
Right.
nothing.
I told you it was
You feel
over
what
a
I'm saying?
Monopoly game. Over a Monopoly game.
It's never changed nothing.
told you over
It's
now.
never changed nothing.
So it's like, even then, as grown ups,
How the world should be. Put the guns down, put the fist up. You know what I'm saying?
Just go around the corner, box it out real quick.
or just talk to your people.
Or
Don't wanna
talk to
your
talk
dog.
to your people. Talk
Man.
if that's your
Yeah,
man.
if you don't have
got
no
a
verbal
man or
skills, you
somebody
lost.
that's your homie, you should be able to go and talk to him. You should be able to pull his card and be like, "Nigga, what's really the problem? What's wrong? What's going on with you?"
It may
And-
feel uncomfortable, but shit. You got to
and
do
it does all the time. Every time we do, like there'll be times we'll be at the shop and it's like, I don't really want to talk to this nigga right now, and I'll be just doing my shit on the other side of the shop, and he'll be on the other side of the shop. And
But at some point, you got to meet in the middle.
But that don't bother us. It's not like we have to come in the room and shake hands. Like we love each other enough to like. I don't really got to shake your hand like I got to shake bro hand that I ain't seen in a couple weeks. We see each other every day. If we shook each other hand every day, it'd kind of get crazy.
yeah, it'll be a
You
little
feel what I'm
awkward.
saying? Like it'd
this
be a
is
little
just
crazy
fake at this point.
So it's like at this point, it's like
and it's COVID, so we was doing these. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Pounded.
Just wrong with
COVID don't mean shit between
I'm
us
playing with
and
the
our
COVID
families
shit.
either.
We don't honestly.
So it's like
Not to offend anybody, but it's nigga, it's
if my family got it, his family didn't got it.
facts.
That part.
Let's just say that.
Because my
That part.
his son is my godson. My daughter is his goddaughter. So my daughter was just begging to go to his house right now, and it's like, nigga, stay home or something. Just relax. You go over there literally, if you can be over there every day, they're over there every day.
Wow.
Just so they can go over there and argue and fight
Argue and fight.
all day.
So they just picked up y'all's tradition.
Well, we don't argue and fight. If
All
we
the time.
argue and fight, then that's the situation. But our kids, it's just different. His daughter's 10, my son's 7. So she's like superior, and my son's not understanding. So it's
I'm
just
a
like,
boy.
yeah. She's
And
on some
she-
like, I'm not touching you type, you know what I'm saying? Point my finger at your nose type shit. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly, and it's just nonstop. But it's like, can I go over there? Can I go over there? Can she come over? It's like, it's not going to stop.
But that's their road dog.
Yeah,
Like,
they brother and sister. They literally say that. Can I go to my little brother's house, or can I go to my sister's
that's
house?
love.
It's crazy. It's
that's
crazy.
beautiful, man.
It's crazy.
definitely
And that's another thing that I want to say on the air. That was our plan. Well, that was my plan. Bro had her 3 years, obviously, before my son.
Right.
But I knew in my head, like, our kids have to fuck with each other. They have to be
definitely.
in the same. If we have kids, they got to know each other. They got to be cool with each other. They got to grow up together.
So,
And
you,
as
made
soon as-
you made a pregnancy pack with your dog?
he didn't know.
No, I didn't know.
He didn't know.
unknown
One of our
He
other-
didn't know that. That was my thing. Like I knew what I wanted.
you were like-
I've been with my girlfriend for 14 years. So
That's what's up.
at that time, it was nothing to figure out that journey.
Right.
So I can ride with the bro.
Ride with
you know
my
what
bro.
I'm
Y'all
saying?
don't got commitment issues at all.
So no, hell
None.
no.
Hair long and shit.
Right.
This commitment.
No, yeah, we don't.
I'm telling you, I'm about to say.
You gotta.
And the two different styles of hair, it's so crazy.
Oh, it's crazy.
My
For the
shit
longest
is
time,
done.
he started growing his shit like a long time ago, and I was just rocking waves. I couldn't get past the ugly nappy phase of like to where it could actually get braided. And then one day I was just finally like,
Fuck it.
Fuck it.
we gonna be in the shop anyway. I'm not working a regular job where I gotta.
I'm gonna just wolf it.
You feel me? Like I'm in there with this nigga, so I can just look like
That's
whatever.
what I told him when you came. I'm like, nigga, get a haircut for what? I do this shit every day. Like, I'm not getting no haircut unless we going out somewhere.
Right.
Camera, P.
Give a
You see,
camera.
like,
Hey,
you
what we
see-
said in the
you see-
beginning,
you see he got
raw
one
and
today.
uncut footage. Raw and uncut footage.
He be
I don't need to get no
different.
motherfucking haircut.
And y'all not gonna get it. Y'all not
I shaved
gonna get
today
it.
though. I ain't even gonna flex with y'all.
Ooh.
Had to look good on
His
y'all.
barber like him
Had to look
because
good
his-
on y'all camera.
The barber like him because damn, he said on y'all camera, not even for mine. You see how you do me?
The
Yeah,
disrespect.
my fault.
Disrespectful.
I came ready
You
for
see
your
how you
camera.
do? Damn.
I was ready. I knew he was going to be in there.
Y'all
Your
rep the
men's
same
was
smart
nice.
tech. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all in together. Y'all in cool.
You know, it's all family over
Yeah,
here.
it's gotta be. Or we gonna fall off.
Shout out to our engineer, the owner of the building.
Yeah, actually, I was gonna
Miss Love,
Beautiful lady.
aka
Beautiful
at
lady.
4-letter word on the
That four-letter
Instagram.
word over there.
Love.
Love is her
Yeah.
name.
Hospitality is real. She had warm water and cold water. Let's just stop there.
outside of that, this
100%.
shit is so cool. Like I just keep looking around at everything. If y'all catch me like looking at shit, because there's so many cameras and lights and shit, and this shit is like,
It's definitely
this is
here.
professional.
Definitely here. 100%.
And then like I know she back there
Shout out to
somewhere
room
looking
service.
at us with that thing, but we can't really see. So I'm trying to like look at. Oh, there we go. Hey, okay. This is fly.
Nah, it's real. It's real. Nah, no
My
doubt,
pleasure.
no doubt.
Thanks for having us again.
What was the first business venture you two jumped into together?
I mean, like they kind of like played me on that one. I wasn't really a part of it, but I was a part of it. I tried to be in, but we had Coastal Healing, and they kind of jigged me on it. But it's cool.
It was a delivery service out in Vista, California.
Okay.
Me, that dude you met, Jake, and then another friend, Brian. We went in on it. Like he said, that's why he said we judged him, because he wasn't able to actually physically be put in on the business. But
Right.
bro was there every day. At the we would set up a 6-foot table at different venues, and you know what I'm saying. Set our little merch up or whatever, our little weed or whatever we had, wax or whatever, because we were all we're hands on with everything
Right.
in the cannabis world. So took that on for a minute. We did that for about a couple of years, and then that's when Cookies and Jungle Boys and all those other crazy weed people started coming
Right.
out of nowhere, and being a small company in Vista, we basically couldn't compete.
Well,
So,
yeah, no. In 2018, it went legal, and then it was like to get the application, it was like $1 million,
$1 million,
something
yeah,
like that. And that
$1
was just to like you had to have $1 million just for me to maybe say no.
Yeah.
like you could still not get it. And then the
Yeah.
people that we like, some of our competitors out there, which was what are their names? That Jake actually ended up going to work for.
like
afterward.
Alphamedic was one of them.
Alphamedic actually went and paid their money, and they didn't even get their license and approval for like almost a year or two after they paid it. And it's like you still have to operate somewhat illegally right now,
Right.
even though you are going through the application process and you paid $1 million. Like we don't got that.
Right.
like $1 million
Just to
drop
like,
on that.
Like a flat.
and then like obviously, if you want to for sure speed that process up and guarantee it, you might as well go ahead and throw some more money.
Right.
We're
You
talking
dropped
about-
1.5,
We're talking Southern,
1.8, 2.
Southern California. That may be funny to them. You may need to throw another meal on top of that
Right.
just to go ahead and make me shut up, because Johnny and Jeremy and him need their piece.
Right.
Got to.
Everybody in the room needs to cut,
Gotta get
dog.
their-
So,
Everybody in the room needs theirs.
Definitely.
man, that's crazy.
But yeah, so I was like a part, but not really a part. But it was cool. I'm glad, because like when it was time for that to stop, bro didn't really want to kind of really stop, because anything he do, like most everybody in the world should be doing, put his whole heart and soul into it. So it's like when you watch a company or something that you built, your brand that you built crumble, it's like everything I worked for is kind of just like down the drain.
Right.
And like he's saying, I went 100%. Like
Every single day, woke up, ate, drank,
at my
sleep,
capacity. You feel what
as
I'm
much
saying?
as he could do.
I can't obviously step on Cookie's toes or anybody else.
But you do what you could
But I did
every
what
day.
I could. I stood out there. I sold what I could sell. You know what I'm saying? I was the face. I was the front. I was on the front line. There was nothing else that.
Created the logo.
You feel what I'm saying?
Just doing a lot of
another
different
thing.
things. Going
Just
to all
like he
the
said
events.
that's another thing which brings us into Veli Customz and everything else, which I didn't even know that I was going to be a part of. The first time I got introduced to basically Photoshop and Illustrator was when we were trying to get a logo for Coastal Healing.
Okay.
So don't have a bunch of money, you know what I'm saying? So people are telling us $100, $300 for a logo. So we broke down and was like, let's pay that $100 because we don't know what to do. We have no nothing.
Right.
Let's pay that $100. And I kid you not, the dude sent us back like a C and an H and a clip art wave. I kid you not. And I'm looking at it like
the Windows clip art wave.
like just Google wave clip art, and the first picture you see, screenshot it, put it on. You know what I'm saying? You know how you do it.
Oh man.
And he sends it back to us,
That's Chinese.
and I'm like, I'm thinking to myself like this is one of the craziest things I've ever received in my life. You feel what I'm saying? For
Right.
$100,
For
not that
$100,
much money.
like-
Not that much money.
But still, like,
But it's like, damn, this is kind of crazy. So I asked the homie, I'm like, hey, bro, you got Photoshop? He's like, yeah, I got Photoshop on that computer right there. I'm like, what? I kid you not. For the next year, I sat in front of that computer every day before he woke up at his own home learning Photoshop and created our first logo, which was like a dope-ass CH with like some gradient in it. You know, not really knowing much, but trying to get us, you know what I'm saying? And then at that point, we got stickers, labels, jars. And when we went to our festivals, we had the same thing. You got your cloth, you know what I'm saying? You got your fixtures set up with all your jars, logos on them, names on them.
Taste
you know what I'm saying?
area, whatever.
Before Burner took it over and started doing cherry pie with a cherry on top of a goddamn pie. You know what I'm saying? With the graphics and the blue bag and all that extra shit. We were doing jars. You feel what I'm saying? Like little eighth jars. And that basically just rolled over. I never forgot it from there. And then
just kept it going.
Well, nah. Like 3 years later, we come into Veli Customz. I still live my life in Cali, you know what I'm saying, on the streets, doing my thing.
What was the 3-year gap? What did you have going on in that 3 years to?
We was just out hustling, man. We was just hustling, getting to it, getting money.
Trying to get our lives right individually.
I had some extra money. We really wanted to do a clothing line. So I'm like, all right, for sure. I don't really want to pay a lot of people to make our stuff.
Right.
And then so how do we cut that out? And then I'm like, all right, for sure. My boy Ray Cash was selling the press. Just so happened. It was just like, we're thinking about doing it. I'm trying to figure this out. Facebook comes. It's really weird how that happens. But Facebook comes, but it was just an organic. He posted it, not like an ad or nothing like that. He just posted it, yo, I'm selling the press for $1,000. Hit him up. He said, he get it for $800. And he said everything that I needed to screen print. Do you know anything about screen printing? Hell no, I don't know nothing about screen printing. But he's like, well, everything you need to screen print, start to finish, bro. You'll have it for $800. And I was like, all right, bet. Went, bought it, sat in the garage at my homie's house for like 3 months.
The homie you met.
The homie Jake you met.
Jake's
sat in his
garage.
house for like 2-3 months. I went to go take a screen printing class called the Ryanet Experience out in San Pedro. And to learn how to use it. I didn't take this
class.
He didn't take it.
He's literally talking for himself.
Yeah.
I didn't take this class.
Yeah, no, he didn't take it. I took it out there. And that's when I realized that this shit wasn't for me at all. Like, hell no. We go to...
like, hell no.
On God and his kids.
Wait a second.
Like,
so
hell no.
You save up, you hustle up this money. You go through this process. You hustle up this money. You get it saved. Bang. Call a homie up. I'm going to buy this press from you, dog. Boom. Hey, the game is all right here. Bet. Taking this class, and you go, don't want this game.
Don't want it at all.
Don't want this game.
Don't want it.
But called me, though.
Day one. So, like,
called me, though.
And they got the process that y'all seen it. No, we didn't even do it that day, but you guys will probably see it called reclaiming the screen. This is where you got a screen that already has an image burned to it and got ink or whatever. And
that is not in episode 1.
No.
Yeah, a new screen process.
We didn't even show you any. We just showed you printing and basically just production, moving. Yeah. We had nothing pre-press. Feel what I'm saying? That's a whole. You'll be able to see that. Tap into.
But yeah, so we were reclaiming screens, and then they were showing us how to do it, and you had to like clean all the ink off, and you had to put the shit in the dip tank, and then once you get it out the dip tank, you had to hit it with the pressure washer, and you're hitting the pressure washer, and you do it in your dirty one, not your clean one, and the dirty one has other excess ink in it from the jobs before. So when I'm hitting it, I'm standing too close, and the dude's telling me not to stand too close, but I didn't really like
and
understand.
You get sprayed.
And again, like I wasn't really knowing kind of what to expect because I didn't know shit about screen printing. So I went super fly. I had an Air Max 95s on that are all white and red. I got a gray outfit on and shit. I went in there fly, stupid as hell because it's the messiest job in the entire world. I'm looking at everybody else in there and they came in grungy, and I instantly knew like,
damn. That nigga said grungy. I love that word.
And I'm
not
like,
even
damn.
grungy.
Yeah,
grungy.
I don't even know how to spell it, but that shit.
Morgan, have you ever heard of grungy?
That word is so nice.
That's
So,
that
yeah.
90s.
That shit I be rocking.
Man, it
to
was
the shop.
it was stressful for me.
That grungy look.
Whatever he just said.
So like, because it was just like whatever you want to fuck up that you know you're gonna fuck up, put that on to come in here because you're gonna fuck something up in here.
Right. Then sweat past that.
So
you just
I'm
do not
reclaiming
get
the screen,
too about.
standing too close, and the shit is spraying back like the
Yeah,
pressure washer
you getting a
spraying.
ricochet.
That shit is going everywhere. Hit my shirt, hit my shoes. Instantly, I look down and I'm like, oh hell no.
At this moment, you knew you
I would never want to do.
I would
never want to do no job like this. You couldn't pay me to do a job like this.
Now we get paid to do a job.
Now we
like
get paid
this.
well to do a job like this. But I hated it. I still kind of hate it sometimes. Well, no, I'm prepared. I go in there prepared, not wearing the shit. But like back then in my head, I called, like he said, called him, and I'm like,
Bro, this is out.
I don't want to do it. There's
This
like
is
50.
out.
That one step, that was just to clean the screen off. You still got to emulsion it. Then you got to let the shit dry for 7-8 hours, or depending on your dryer box. Then after that, you got to burn it. And I'm like, there's 49,000 steps to this shit. And if you fuck one of them up, this shit is, no,
not gonna
what?
be successful
Maybe
in the
we
prep
should
prep.
pay somebody else to do that because it sounds way faster. And I just want to sell shit. I'm one of the people that I just want to sell the shit. I just only want to sell it. I don't care about none of the making of it or nothing like I thought I did anyway. I thought I wanted to be hands-on in the process. And as soon as I get to learning it, I'm like, this shit is not for me.
For the birds.
Bro hits me. All right. He's like, bro, you already bought the press. Just learn whatever you can learn, bro. Learn whatever you can learn. And
Bring
just
back
tell
the
me.
game.
Just bring it back to me, bro.
Bring
And
back
I
that
promise
ism.
you, bro. I'll figure it
But
out.
this is
Just
the
learn.
greatest thing about it is this is just his part. Like I have my own.
Oh, yeah, he
other
gonna get into
lane
it.
of life where I was at, getting these phone calls from him trying
Yeah.
to do that. You feel what I'm saying?
That-
So it's like let him finish and then.
And that shit is just outrageous to me because we're going through the process. And then I learned everything. And what I learned is that YouTube is going to be our best friend. And I learned the very basics that you can learn start to finish how to actually print the screen, which was what I told bro. Other than that, bro, check YouTube. He's super hands-on, super creative. He super loves all that stuff. I'm not with none of that shit. So took it. And now Veli Customz is what Veli Customz is right now. I mean, I'm sure he's going to tell you his side of the story, but he took that shit, ran with it, and I just kind of let him pioneer it. I'll do all the background shit. Just let me know what you need to do. I know how to screen print. I know how to really get in there and screen print if I need to. So it's
Right.
like I'm a cool 2 to his 1, but I don't like doing that shit. What are you talking about? Ink be you were in there, bro.
I was in
Ink
there,
gets
bro.
everywhere.
I was in there, bro.
How does ink get
I
on
am
the
so
man's
glad I did not.
Where the the toffee.
If this came out,
toffee.
I would have told you. As soon as
If
I
this
walked in,
came
I would have
out,
you
said,
gotta
bro,
leave that
go,
in the front.
go put that shit in the
I would have
front.
been mad because
gotta
that
leave that
red
in the
glob
front.
of that random red glob of paint still blows my mind.
It was yellow.
No, on the ground.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Under the presses.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
You're using yellow and blue.
Yeah.
Where did this random fresh, like fresh,
They jump
Super
out.
wet.
red just?
Well, another thing, the plastic salt ink don't dry. So
They could have been dropped.
it
there
only
from
dries
wherever.
when you dry it.
Yeah, you have
so
to
it
cure
could
it.
have been there for
So it
months.
just
and just
we just looking at this red random drop.
don't know where it came from though.
That's still super
Don't know
wet.
where it came from though. Let's just say that.
Don't know where it came from. Like literally that day, we're sitting there looking around. I'm like, hold on, wait. There's
the shop.
blue and yellow out.
That's the shop.
Where'd this red come from?
That's the shop. 110%.
And then I think I got a smudge on like the edge of my shirt or something like that, or like the edge of my hoodie,
It's
just
probably-
randomly.
It's probably everywhere. Like
Just random.
You probably got something somewhere you don't even know of still.
Still,
For real. What you talking about? That's how it be.
On your elbow, under your arm, in the inside. You know what I'm saying? A little bit like right here.
that like weird.
It's
a little bit of white
See
ink.
it?
It's a love-hate relationship just to make y'all look fly, just so y'all brand, y'all whatever y'all got going on. Some of the, no, I'm not going to downplay y'all logos. Nah, fuck that. I'm going to keep it 1,000. We keeping it 1,000 in here. I don't like some of y'all logos. They be kind of corny to me. But it's y'all logos and y'all do what y'all do and we print it in this love. So it is what it is.
Okay.
Because what are you talking about? Like, you can't really tell somebody like, like you already done paid for your logo. You love it. So it's like, who the fuck am I? I'm just the person that, you know what I'm saying?
Manufacturing.
What are you talking
Right.
about?
Yeah. At the end of the day, I'm just the person that give
makes
you
it.
what you need.
my
You
opinion-
wanted that logo on a T-shirt. I got you.
Now, if you come to
Quick
us
too.
and you want to like
Speaking
change
of,
your logo,
I gotta give you. I gotta send out my T-shirt to you.
Now I got to send your logo to my digitizer so we can get that Druski, Druski media going.
Yeah.
For sure.
Embroidered
But no, these guys
Super
are
easy.
these guys are super legit. I've seen it in person. It's on film.
Oh, I can't wait to bring y'all that Veli Customz YouTube. That's about to be
Yeah,
nuts.
that's
We're
gonna
about
be
to bring y'all a
crazy.
whole day to day of what's going on at the shop every day. You feel what I'm saying?
Cool.
Because the quietness that's on camera right now is not quiet right now.
Yeah,
this young man is very composed in the studio.
Yeah, this have to be our first interview as a company. I ain't even gonna lie.
Shit, this I think my first interview like as a person. What you talking about? I told you see me in here looking at all this shit
impressed.
in here.
He's
This
in
shit is
it.
fly.
Still not impressed.
And his Instagram is still not impressed.
Where's they always gotta do me. Ha ha, that's funny.
Still not impressed.
Where does
like I said, this is our first interview as a company.
What is her name? I owe her apology.
We're gonna pull her up on the gram.
Yeah, I fucked her whole little shit up because I was trying to like walk out of the way, like I was in the way, and I was just kind of caught. And she's like,
the camera.
We're gonna figure that out.
What's your? Our Instagram name is @Veli Customz. Our clothing line is @Finesse Division.
It's at fnse.dvsn.
I mean, if you know, you know.
Which stands for Finesse Division.
There we go.
Follow us.
Follow.
So we get you white. We got our website coming back up. About to drop some hot pieces, shirts, hats, beanies,
Dope.
hoodies.
So you started off wanting to sell merch, not print it.
Well,
Like have your own custom stuff, your brand.
Yeah, Finesse
put it out
Division.
there
Finesse
to the world.
Division clothing is our clothing line, and that's just what we had bought the press for. We bought it for Finesse Division.
For that.
To make Finesse Division. And then obviously bro's in there messing with it every day and then, you know, making stuff for his own self. Oh, I can make this. I can do that. You know, the creative shit that I don't like to do. Just, you know what I'm saying? He's in there having a blast with it. This
He's
shit
over
is,
here being Mr. Artistic.
He's a kid in a candy store with that shit. So he goes to the shop every single day. This is before we even had clients. We didn't even have no clients. We wasn't printing for nobody. We were just, he was just trying to learn.
While I still had a job.
While he still had a job every day, either before work, after work, on his days off. He was just going in there like it was a job. And then I remember bro telling me, he was like, I'm coming in here every day like I got a job. Or like this is a job.
Something to do.
Because when we come in here and we actually have a job, I don't want to be like, you know, I don't want it to phase me. I don't want it to be an issue. And I'm like,
it's going to be something that I know exactly what I'm doing, why I'm here, and I've been coming here. So the workload is going to be light compared to just getting up and coming to the facility.
Right.
which is like when you got J. Cole come in there, you know, you seen bro when he was in there, he was able to knock it down and get the work done.
He got his thing going.
But yeah, he be in there flustered, you know, just, man, why is this like this? And just rubbing his hand. And it's like, bro, I just told you ink get everywhere. And why would you touch your head?
Why would you just smudge?
Oh, I got to stop right now and go over here and just whatever the stuff. And my man's had ADD. He had to stop printing in the middle of the thing and then go start working on the embroidery machine. And it's like, in the middle of production, what are you doing?
Like,
print the shirts, bro. Knock it out. He in there flustered, like, man,
dog, get that going,
put
bro.
me on the mic. And then it's like, then here he comes. Don't let me get on the. You know what I'm saying? Because
Right.
he really does that.
all of a
it's
sudden,
like,
50 shirts to be printed out. Look, he gave me the no cap face, too.
I think that day we were doing like
None.
Cap.
like 300.
No cap.
300 of the 500
Take that
pieces.
shit.
Yeah, you said that order when I came over to do to film that episode. It was a 500-piece order.
I think it was like 480, but close to
Oh, yeah,
500.
because she ended up dropping some. But yeah. It started out
Still-
at like 500.
still around.
And y'all had 300 knocked out that day.
Out of here.
Out of there. One work day.
Just bullshitting. Started late and shit. you know.
Chilling.
And just knocking it out.
And as
though.
you
Just
seen-
consistently just knocking
Still
it
And
out.
when y'all watch that episode, you'll see it was me printing and it was Jake in there printing. He didn't even touch it because if y'all see, it was a single color job. That's the easiest job. I love it. That's why we love schools. Shout out to Cammy because you're a real one for that plug. But schools, they have the simplest design, most of them, not all of them, but most schools have simple designs, usually one color. Most of them are, some schools use it to like sell their merch, but like my daughter's school, they just give shirts out to the kids, like a 2,000 shirt. At the beginning of the school, they just pass them out on the first day of school. When you guys come, you just pick
School
up a
spirit,
t-shirt.
here you go.
One
Spirit.
single color shirt that says "Be Kind" or something on it. This one was their Bobbio Elementary School shirt, single color. So it's like you can do that very easy.
Right.
My daughter goes in there and hits a one color when she wants to make her own shirt sometime. And that was like 2 years ago when we first
He
started.
said,
She's
my
10 now.
daughter go in
Well,
there
my
and
son's
knock out
7, and he printed his own hoodie as well.
teaching him the
And
game
it was
young,
a 3-color.
man.
He hit a 3-color. It was our Veli Customz logo. So
7 years old,
I got the video on my phone.
3 colors.
I'm gonna give it to you.
That's
so you can
hard,
do your
bro.
thing with it. For sure.
That's hard.
For sure.
Because he's got a whole skill set in his hands, palm of his hands.
It's just a level of understanding of what your father is doing, and you know what I'm saying. But you're seeing what we're doing every day.
But even further than that, he can come up to you one day and be like, "Hey, yo, Dad, I got this allowance money. I'm gonna buy 10 shirts.
You feel what I'm saying? That'll blow my mind.
I'm gonna knock these out myself. Don't even trip about it.
That part.
And I'm gonna sell them. That's what I'm saying.
That's
like you gave your child a whole entrepreneurial mindset.
Oh yeah.
A whole little skill set.
Earliest of ages.
Oh yeah.
To where like he could take over the game.
Oh yeah.
Now, and by the time college hits, you ain't got to worry about him.
3, 4,
hey, yo,
5
Dad,
businesses.
I need that. I need some bread for you know what I'm saying. Because I'm eating ramen noodles this semester. You ain't even got to worry about that. He'll be like, "Yo, Dad, I sold the school. I'm printing their shirts this year, so they gave me free tuition." Like that kind of dig.
If we didn't already get that plug.
he said if we didn't already take it from him.
You feel me? Because we on that.
I mean, nothing ain't getting taken from him. It's all getting recycled. That's still my baby. At the end of the day, he ain't missing a beat.
But that would be. But
when it's time for him to stand on his own 2 feet, he'll be able to.
But he'll be able to.
Let's say that.
And see, that's what I love about that. That's like the relationship I have with my nephew. Mm-hmm. I talk game to him all the time. And sometimes I think he's not paying attention. And then he surprised me one day. He was like, "Yeah, yo, I need your help creating these flyers for this dog walking thing. I'm gonna do it in the apartment complex." And I was like,
"Oh shit!"
I said, "Boy, I've been talking to you for a whole year, thinking you was just being a kid and wanting to play video games." And he came out and he had a whole flyer design. He had a layout. He had scouted spots to put the flyers in.
That's fire.
For optimal vision.
That's fire.
I was like,
that's not his little brain been working.
That's not in everybody.
It's not.
Let's say that.
That's not. And it blew my mind that he was paying attention to that skill set. To where now I'm looking at him now and I'm going, yeah, when you get into high school, you're gonna kill the game.
You're gonna kill it.
You're gonna kill the game.
I hope you don't go away from that at all, because
no, but now he's becoming a little scammer though.
Well, it's rough in life, because when you grow up, you start getting introduced to other things that you never knew that never knew existed.
Right, the world opens up to you.
Come on, so it's like you got this mindset now, but you about to walk into a whole new shit where females is gonna be available. THC is going to be available. So many different things. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck. So many different things is going to be available and accessible to yourself. You got that mindset now. Let's hold that. You feel what I'm saying? Right. That's what I'm doing as a parent. Like, we're nurturing it. You can watch your YouTube. You could be your kid, but at the end of the day, you understand. And if I say something, you understand what I'm saying. You feel what I'm saying? If it's any aspect, ask my son. Next time you see my son, if you do, ask him how much a shirt costs.
And he's
7 years old. He'll give you a whole shit. What?
How many shirts?
Come on.
Start asking me questions like how many shirts you need.
You 7 years old? And you know how,
how many colors?
Come on.
You sitting there like, hold on, wait, are you his sales manager?
Whole price sheet, 7 years old. But
that's dope.
That's the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? That's where life takes a turn when you get older and you start seeing things that you've never seen that become, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm trying to see what that's about.
Right.
I'm trying to see what that's about. So maybe I'm going to leave this alone to see what that's about. And that's where you take that turn and get messed up. You feel what I'm saying? But that's where guidance comes in. That's where you got to have a father that cares, a homeboy that cares.
Right.
3 or 4 homeboys.
The big homies that actually care about you. Your auntie.
You know what I'm saying? I feel what you're doing. You did this when you was, however old your nephew is. You feel me? You did this now, but now you're this age and you steering away from that. That was the bag.
Right. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing,
that's
sir?
Life.
Like, now you had it.
Yes. Now you want to just experiment on some weird shit. So
yeah. Now I come around and I give game to, especially him, my nephew, especially him. Everybody else is all girls, 4 other girls, and so with them, I try to give them just the nurturing side of me.
Game is game. I go so hard on his daughter. I love it.
Really?
What? Game is game. Human is human. Man or woman, come on.
Okay, but his daughter's 10, 11.
Come on. Did she
she just-
feel me?
I'm dealing with 5-year-old,
She feel me.
5-year-old babies, and a 4. Now my 14-year-old niece don't know. I tell her some real.
You know, you got to.
Her, I keep it totally real. She gave me
Keep
this.
it G real.
We were sitting there
Look,
talking about
my
what she wanted
son's
to
calling
do
me
in
right
life.
now.
Hey, that's what's up. My 14-year-old niece, because she's a very adorable girl, and she came out one day and she said, "What's the point of school when all these girls can just be pretty on the gram and post pictures?" And I damn near flipped.
I was about to say that would have made me so mad, personally.
Like me and my
We'd
sister
have to cut the cameras. I'm out of here.
flipped.
Yeah, I'm out of here.
I was like, "Are you serious?" Like, no, baby, that's not the point of life.
You can't even have an Instagram now.
Exactly.
Just because you were exposed to what that little girl said. You can't even have an Instagram now.
That's why we just don't do Instagram out the gate.
Off the rip, no social.
Okay. What are we talking about? She has an iPhone now, but it's like when you get to middle school and shit starts becoming like, oh,
Real?
Yeah. I'm taking your phone and you're getting a flip phone. And she thinks that shit is a game. And it's like, I'm dead ass serious.
You about to go get her the track
A
phone?
flip phone, just some
Little
regular
track phone from
shit
Kmart?
Walmart.
Obama phone.
You can't call nobody but me. I don't even want you to text.
Damn, keeping it that real.
Yeah, what are you
Call
talking
me.
about? Because kids are bad.
Kids are horrible.
And they be trying to
They're
say that
exposed
like,
to too much at this day and age.
and then they say, especially
it.
in Vegas. So it's like, I don't really know. I didn't grow up in Vegas, so I don't know. But what I do know is we're gonna be cautious. So we
You
just
know
gonna
what?
nip that shit in the bud now.
The craziest thing is, now that you saying that, my wife and I last night, shout out to my wife, hey baby, happy birthday to you. You know I love you. But we were just
Can
having.
I cut you off?
Yeah, do your thing.
Because my girlfriend's birthday is today. She just turned 30. Shout out to Mariah. I love you so
Hey,
much.
30, happy birthday.
100%. She's probably upset that I'm here right now doing this for my company, but babe, I'm on my way back and we gonna have some fun tonight.
I'm gonna have him out of here. I'm gonna have him out of here soon.
I'm about to say, Cap, we're not even done yet. We ain't got to do the story.
I'm about to say we could literally talk about this all day. This
Facts.
could literally be. That's why I'm so upset we can't. I'm not upset. I love the venue, but if I could smoke in
No,
here,
she said they got another spot where they can smoke at. That's
No.
the one we're gonna go to next.
Yeah, the next. Yeah, we coordinate.
my mom's on here right now.
Getting
if I
high
could
on a
smoke in
Thursday.
Here, you know, I'd really be comfortable. I really be comfortable.
Your mother knows you consume cannabis.
My mom's on here right now. She's
Right
heard
now?
every word I've said, and she definitely knows I consume cannabis. But it wasn't always a, you know what I'm saying?
Trust me and my dad have had that.
It had to make sense for her.
Me and my dad had
'Cause,
that
you know, she's a
conversation.
little old school, so it was dope.
When me and my
you
dad
doing
had
dope.
that conversation, and I
Doing
told
dope, boy.
him,
Get your shit together.
"You over here doing that dope?" When me and my dad had that conversation, it was when I was starting college, and I had found out after my first semester that like I was actually maintaining my GPA, and it was high,
With cannabis.
but I was
Cannabis.
smoking before each class. Bowl rip here, bowl rip there. Maybe if it's a long one, take your lunch, smoke a whole J.
Smoking some bullshit too.
Mid grade,
What?
mid.
No, we were smoking worse than that, I think, at one point.
I was smoking mid in college. I know that. I was smoking some mid in college, but to find out that it slowed me down enough to lock in on the class and actually retain the information, that's when I was like, "Yo, Dad, like, no, these grades aren't a fluke. Like, this is the real deal. I'm smoking some weed. I'm keeping it real with you. And I'm going to class. I'm really going to class. Like, these are my grades. I don't have no tutor. I don't have, one of the girls in class, hooking me up, which I could have done.
Exactly.
I was really locked in. And it was, I really found it take effect when I was in social anthropology.
Yeah, I like anthro.
Anthropology is a good class, ain't it, Morgan?
Yes, it is. Study of people.
Man, and the culture of people and how they've evolved. And then when you start seeing like when you compare same-sex couples, humans and animals, right?
Yeah.
And you see how animals work. So animals, the males will go out and they'll go get, your foragers and
the hunters, they stay out on the edge of the land, and everybody's got their role. But the females will take care of each other, even in the sexual manner.
Yeah.
But it's not sexual. It's just pure, get that out your system so you can get back to being mom. Or you can get back to being this role, or you can play your role here. It's not. And that's what blew my mind between like how we think evolution became and how humans evolved from the animal world, from monkeys, apes, and how our thought process is. And I'm like, oh, snap. And it kind of made sense to where you could see the tribalism of how certain groups of people work. And you're like, oh. And it made me understand like poly relationships. Social anthropology made me understand polyamorous relationships.
That's another conversation.
It is.
That's a
It's
whole
deep.
nother conversation.
It's deep.
That's not this conversation.
That is super deep. But we gonna bring it right back.
Call me later.
We're gonna have another podcast on that one.
Call me later.
Get on that. But
Give
okay,
my girl on 3-way. Call me later.
there it is. So after you took this class, you bring back the game. When did we brand Veli Customz?
That had to have been later down the line because, like I said,
How long? 2-3 years, 6, 7, 8 months.
I think it was like
2.5 years. 2.5 years till just recently we did our full 365 days with a full LLC running a full business.
Nah, nigga, keep it 1,000. It was when they got that motherfucking embroidery machine. We had to have a sit down with this nigga Jake, and he had to be a part. And you remember? Come on, keep it G real.
Keep
and
it 1,000 over here.
Then it's Veli. Then it was like, okay, we're gonna, because in the episode you see, we was trying to have Finesse Division and Veli Clothing because we just loved the name Veli, so we just was trying to have two clothing line. Shit didn't work, obviously, as you see, didn't work, so we just used it as Veli Custom. Veli stands for come on, bro, knock them down.
Veli stands for brothers in Finnish, the language they speak in Finland.
In Finnish?
That's the language
That's
they speak in
keeping it.
Finland.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because we brothers. And at the end of the day, you can't tell us we're not. So, Veli, let's just switch it up a little bit. It sounds dope. Veli,
So Brothers Custom.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Brothers
dope.
Custom.
But I like that you explored a different way to present that to the world.
Yeah. That was...
What made you go deep down the rabbit hole and
I just felt like if I said... it's just a bunch of different names out there when you come to the print company. One-off printing, print this. I didn't really want to have a print name. And I was more so thinking about me and bro to make up the name. So when I came up with it, I literally Googled brothers in every language. And I went down the line and there was, come on. How many languages is, brothers is everywhere.
thousands of iterations of the word
I
brother.
came with Veli. I came up to Veli and I'm like, that shit sound hard. And then Customs kind of just came with it with the Z. So
Right.
Told bro ran with it. And then
Well, shit, that's another funny story. We went with Z because
S was not
Jake was looking for an email, and bro typed in Veli Customz. Come on, bro. See,
Give me the face.
Tap
Tap it in. Come
you feel
on.
me? He was looking up Veli Customz at like Gmail or some shit.
It was like Yahoo or
Or
something.
at Yahoo. So the shit was already taken with an S. So he's like, oh, damn, bro, we got to change the name. And I'm like, what are you talking about? We got to change the name. He's like, well, because Veli Customz is already taken. I'm like, well, nigga, change the S to a Z. What are you talking about?
Right.
Are you serious?
It's like change the E to a 3. Like just
You feel what I'm
get
saying?
it done.
Same thing, yes. Same shit.
Get it done, dog.
That dude's a fool. He hit us back like 3 days later. I'm like, did we get that email? He's like, no, I only tried Yahoo. I'm like, nigga, if there ain't Google, Hotmail, man,
All the thousands
Like,
of different email addresses.
hear you out. Thousands of email.
And you telling me you just tried
You
Yahoo?
tried Yahoo, and it was. I was like, come see now.
He's got the face like I should be.
Now I got
a long time ago.
No one should get violently abused. You feel what I'm saying? At that point, just like Nip said, if you can't mix my shit, move. I'll
do
there
it
and mix my
myself.
own shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Yep. I'll
Let's
learn
bring
it and
Nip.
I'll do it myself.
Rest in peace, Nip. Let's come on.
Marathon
he drops
continues.
gems all the time. Just like you saying, you can't find the shit. Okay. how many days later did I find an email? You feel what I'm saying? It's not that hard. You got to put your mind to it and get the shit done. With me, there's always solutions. I don't ever stop and be like, oh, damn, there's pain on my arm. I can't keep going. Wipe that shit on my shirt. And
that right there, makes my fucking skin crawl. That shit is so, what? Take the ink and just wipe it on yourself?
Come on.
Even if my clothes are dirty and I know that I'm not ever going to wear it again.
Y'all see how fly this man is on camera.
It's just an uncomfortable feeling. It's not a fly thing. It's what? We wouldn't get dirty and shit with ink and shit all over. That should get, I can't stress it enough.
As many times as you've seen the other homie wipe off his fingers and wipe off his arm, I've already printed 25 more shirts in that time.
Yeah, see,
because we're worried about the shirt that we're wearing. Come on,
I work on a facility with trucks outside of this.
We're in a dirty business.
Well, that's why, as you've seen,
I'm like,
when I was in there, I was wearing my apron. I had my smock on. I just put my smock shit on.
Yeah.
That shit will get on that.
Smarter, not harder. And if you want to deal with
I think they got me that shit because I was probably complaining about the ink getting all over the shit. And it pissed me off, too, because my shit was fly. I'd like printed on it, and it was all nice and shit because I still don't like to get my shit dirty because I don't like to be dirty. That's just a thing.
Right.
So my shit is all nice and shit. And then there was a period of time, this is when we weren't even printing for other people yet, was we? Or no, matter of fact, so we had got to a point where people found out that we had a print shop and that we were making shirts and stuff for our own clothing brand. So everybody, it started with my godson's football team. They found out we had a print shop. The coaches just so happened they needed a dozen shirts for all the coaches. But then it just happened to be like for every away game. So every other week they needed 12 shirts. They need 12 shirts. I told bro when we first started, I don't like doing this shit. I don't like printing. If I'm going to print, it's going to be for my company only. It's only going to be for Finesse Division. If you want to do it, you can do that shit yourself and you can keep all the bread, bro. I don't even want it. And then we was kind of just rocking like that for a minute. And then after a minute, it was like our clothing line, we don't really have a lot of logos. We don't really have no one big to push our brand for us like a lot of other clothing lines who do have successful brands. They have, somebody big behind it pushing it or whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm like, our shop is expensive. We got to figure out how to make bread. And I'm finding out how much like other shops are charging people to print. And I'm like, oh shit, we can make bread doing this, bro. Let's make a price sheet and just start charging people and like make this its own business because I don't want to keep paying for this shit forever.
Right.
And the clothing line is taking however long. That way the clothing line can take however long it needs to because the shop is going to be paid for by itself.
Right.
And then we make all the clothes for our own brand. So it doesn't even, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't cost us really anything other than the merch that we're actually, or the blanks that we buy to print on, which is great for us. But now we've kind of gotten to a spot now where it's like we're so busy with the Veli Customz that we have to put Finesse Division on hold because it's like we don't even have time to print for ourselves or come up with new ideas. I mean, this whole time we took our website down and we've been kind of like just coming up with new ideas and just kind of just figuring out different drops that we want to do.
Finesse Division.shop is on its way back.
For my birthday, we're going to drop it on February 13th, do a 13% off sale. It's my favorite number.
Hey.
Site wide.
Okay.
February 13th, tap in.
Come on, man. But yeah, we're gonna bring the website back then and with all the ideas that we've been having for the last 5 months or so. Because we've been printing for everybody. My guy we're Dizzy Wright fans. We used to listen to bro's music all the time. That's how we actually met you.
That's how we met.
That is how we met.
Shout out to Love for that.
Yeah, man.
That's how this all came about. We all met at the Dizzy Wright listening party.
She was there. Right. She was there too.
Yeah, she was there.
I thought she looked familiar.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. I just didn't know from where.
Familiar faces.
But that's exact. Dang.
Shout out to Angel.
Shout out to
Shout out to Dizzy. Shout out to Angel.
That's how we all met. All right, Miss Mo. Any final questions here for us? The hour went by really fast.
Yeah,
we're gonna have to have a part 2.
I'd love to do a couple more of these for sure.
Oh, definitely.
We didn't even.
Oh yeah.
We didn't even
scratch
dive deep.
I don't
We
think.
like,
Yeah, y'all just found out who we was.
Right.
For our relationship. You know what I'm saying?
we know who the men are behind
Oh
Veli.
yeah, we need to do a couple more of these. For sure. But we need to go to
Part
that
2.
facility.
Be on some of them YouTube
Yeah.
shoots though here in the future for sure. I'll be meeting y'all soon.
Oh yeah, 100%. Looking forward to it for sure.
Thank you for having us. It was a dope experience.
Everybody, you can find these 2 gentlemen behind one Instagram name,
Facts.
and that is VeliCustomz. Veli Customz.
Okay, put some respect on the
Put the respect on that Z, man.
On my name.
We still got Finesse Division. We still got the FNSE.DVS.
Yep, which is the clothing line
That's
as
the
well.
clothing
Want
line.
some fly,
So if you guys want
Vegas,
anything
you know what I'm saying,
finesse,
Cali merch.
anything finesse, we got you.
Like I said, we coming back out with the website here soon, like bro said, on February 13th, finessedivision.shop. We're going to have some hot pieces for sure.
13% off.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Miss Momo, can you tell them where you at, baby?
I'm on Instagram, Mo Morgan, M0 period Morgan, all zeros. Holla at me.
Holla at her.
You know who I am, man. It's your boy, the one and only your boy, Big Druski. And this is another episode of the Growing With Druski podcast. Make sure you follow everybody that was mentioned today. And if you got something custom, man, you might be in the queue. They are very busy gentlemen.
Tap in with Veli Customz. We'll take it. Turnaround time is unmatched.
100%.
Ooh, and we are out of here.